Sir, your neighbor says this yard is a safety hazard. My hands shake too much to hold the mower straight. If the walkway stays blocked, I still have to file the report. Let me clear the path before you hurt yourself.
I cannot pay you. My medicine took everything this month.
Then keep your money. Today, your hands can rest.
Sometimes a yard looks neglected because the person inside is fighting a body that no longer listens. Before the story begins, let me know where you are watching from. It always amazes me how far these little stories can travel. Mr. Walter's front yard had grown so high that the path to his porch looked like it had vanished. Weeds leaned over the driveway, dry leaves covered the steps, and the old mailbox was almost hidden behind tall grass. Across the street, his angry neighbor, Mr. Blake, had complained for weeks. He said the yard brought bugs. He said the house looked abandoned. He said someone should force Walter out before the whole block lost value. But Walter was not careless. He was 81 years old, widowed, and living with Parkinson's. His hands shook even when he tried to hold them still. Before the sickness got worse, Walter kept that yard neat every Saturday. His wife, Helen, used to sit by the window and watch him mow, laughing whenever his lines came out crooked. After she died, he kept mowing because the sound of the mower made the house feel less empty. But then his hands got worse. One morning, the mower jerked sideways and nearly pulled him into the steps. Another time, he cut too close to the flower bed and fell to his knees. The doctor told him not to push heavy equipment anymore. Walter wanted to hire someone, but his medicine, hospital rides, and grocery bills left almost nothing. So the grass grew. Mr. Blake never asked why. He only shouted, left angry notes, and finally called the police. When the officer arrived, Walter was standing near the porch, holding the mower handle with both trembling hands, trying to prove he had not given up. The officer told him the walkway was unsafe. Walter looked embarrassed and said his hands shook too much to hold the mower straight. The officer's face stayed serious, and he said if the path remained blocked, he would still have to file the report. That was when a lawn guy named Mason drove by after finishing another job nearby. He saw the police car, the old man's shaking hands, and the mower sitting crooked in the grass. Mason stopped and walked over. He asked Walter if he could clear the path before he got hurt. Walter shook his head and said he could not pay because his medicine had taken everything that month. Mason looked at his trembling fingers and said, "Then keep your money. Today, your hands can rest." Mason unloaded his mower, trimmer, rake, and blower. He started with the walkway, cutting a clean path from the porch to the driveway. Then he cleared the steps, trimmed around the mailbox, and cut back the tall weeds near the front window. As he worked by the flower bed, his trimmer hit something wooden. He stopped, knelt down, and pulled grass away by hand. Under the weeds was a small painted sign that said, "Helen's Window Garden." Walter covered his mouth.